Now, women in society. Qur'an talks about several examples in this matter, like the daughters of Shu'aib, peace be upon him. Qur'an portrays them as modest girls, and they were of help to their father when he got old. They worked as shepherds. Also, the sister of Moses, peace be upon him, the intelligent and confident woman who managed to return baby Moses, peace be upon him, to his mother. We also have the Queen of Sheba. Qur'an portrays her as a powerful and wise woman. She accepted the invitation of Solomon, peace be upon him, and later on accepted the message of God. We also have mention of women who set a bad example, like the wives of prophets Noah and Lot. But they were wives of prophets, but they rejected their message. Qur'an mentions more examples of righteous women than the unrighteous, and you can find a good example to follow, whether you are a girl like the daughters of Shu'aib, peace be upon him, a sister like the sister of Moses, a single woman, then a single mother like Virgin Mary, a wife like the wife of the Pharaoh, a mother like the mother of Moses and the mother of Mary, a leader like the Queen of Sheba, or the average person like the woman who gave the righteous testimony concerning Joseph, peace be upon him. We're going to talk about this just in a few. Let's talk about more rights that the woman has in society. A woman has the right and duty to acquire education. Qur'an places great importance on acquiring education. It encourages people to seek knowledge because those who know are not equal to those who don't, and those who get knowledge will be raised in degrees, all ranks. So it's a general invitation to acquire education in all fields. A woman also has the right to keep her maiden name. She has the right to follow whatever belief system she wants to, the right to choose her husband, the right to vote, over 1400 years ago. Women who wanted to be with the disbelievers left their husbands and went from Medina to Mecca. This way they chose their belief system and their husbands. And the women who wanted to become Muslims met the Prophet and pledged allegiance. They gave him their vote as a leader. A woman also has the right to speak up against injustice, the right to express her opinion, and the right to argue and advocate her cause. Even argue with the messenger himself, who was in the same position as a president by today's terms. The woman also has the right to bear witness. In this verse we can see that it's talking about financial issues. Merchants used to travel a lot at that time. In case you didn't notice, this verse is talking about a strange situation where there's only one man available to bear witness. If only one woman was to bear witness, then the man will leave and she will forget about the contract, unless of course she has someone to talk to about what happened, another woman. That way her memory will stay refreshed. The woman also has the right to give testimony. In this case, her testimony can invalidate that of a man. Qur'an gives us an example of a woman who was married to Al-Aziz. You must have read about the story of Joseph, peace be upon him. The woman was powerful, but she abused her power. She mistreated a boy that her husband wanted to take care of and treat as a son, and she gave her husband a false testimony. But the women that she invited told the truth about Joseph, peace be upon him, in a later time when they were asked to give testimony by the king. Now let's talk about hijab. Why do I dress up modestly? Why do I cover my hair and wear decent clothes? First, because I choose to obey God, believing that He knows best. Second, Qur'an says that when we dress up decently, we will not get harmed. This is more respectful to the woman, whether she's at work, university, or at the mall. I can imagine a group of people living in some city where the guys lower their gaze and dress up decently, and so do women. No woman would be worried that her husband might be cheating on her. Every guy would be happy with his wife. She saves her best for him, happy families. With the men and women both dressing up decently and lowering their gaze, there should be no adultery. But in case there is, the blame and punishment is for both the woman and man involved, and a woman and a man of the same status get the same punishment. Qur'an provides a punishment for slandering chaste women. Qur'an talks about Virgin Mary. She's one of God's chosen people. She was blessed with a righteous life. Angels gave her the good news of Jesus. Qur'an defended her against slander. There's even a chapter named after her. Qur'an stood up for her honor. Qur'an also stands up for righteous women's honor. Where can you get 4 righteous eyewitnesses of the woman as well as the man in the act? 4 witnesses. This implies public immorality. So to wrap it up, Islam gave women responsibilities and rights 1400 years ago. No matter her role in life, she will be valued and respected. None of her good work will be lost. Thanks for listening.